on, y'all? This old Johnny Bobby down here about to do the maiden voyage of the Sportsman Old Town 106. So I done did a couple things and stuff to it, as you can see, to get it ready for the water. It ain't a lot of stuff in here. I want to keep it simple because getting that big old boat is a pain in my butt. So I want to make it a little easy. So the only thing I did was added this right here, Anchor Wizard. I got my little homemade trolley that I made and all that good stuff. Now, in case of emergency, I'm just gonna cut the line. Anchor costs $9. That's where we're gonna be at. Quick on your feet. So that's how that works. And then never had it in the water, so we're gonna see what she do. But other than that, I got a little what else did I put on here? Nothing else really. I want to be simple. I just want to get in the water and go fishing and be done with it. That's all I want to do. All right, Johnny Bobby's fishing little channel, I guess. I don't know what this is. I ain't made no videos in a long time, but we'll see how it worked out. All right, this is an old battery I had in my old skiff, so it's been on a trickle charge probably for about 2 years now. It's an Interstate 27 series battery, and I'm going into the tide, to the wind, and I'm going 3.4 miles an hour. Just want to see how fast this thing go. So 3.8, and it's at full blast. It's fast enough for me, you know what I mean, to get where I'm trying to go. But let's just give you an example of what's going on. What's going on, y'all? This old Johnny Bobby out here trying to see what's going on. Got in this old good kayak, trying to get on these good fish. It's low tide down in Lynnhaven Inlet, and just cruising real slow, going about 0.7, 0.6 miles an hour. That's about slow as I need to go if I'm just trying to get on some bass, get on these fish. I just want to cruise. I don't want to move too fast. So I caught about an 18, 19-inch trout yesterday. Didn't get no good footage, but it was the first time in a kayak. Been in boats, canoes, all kind of stuff, just never a kayak. But anyway, just showing you how slow this thing is moving. Everything ready to go. Everybody done did 1,000 videos on these kayaks now. Now I'm 230 and I'm standing up in this thing and I'm leaning to the left. And I'm just cruising along so I can see what's going on out here. But just to give you an example of how stable the doggone thing is. It's pretty stable. So that's what I want to know, how stable the thing was, because I'm not trying to go fishing, I mean swimming. It's just not. And actually, I'm kind of leaning to the left and just leaning, and then the thing is turning for me. And obviously, if I need to turn real hard, I just hit the little pedal. And then it'll turn me. Very responsive. Very responsive. So, I'm just trying to go down the center of this thing and see what's happening. And just giving you a little update. Just what I want to do. Perfect for bass fishing, this inlet fishing, the whole 9 yards. Both my hands is free. I ain't got to play with the remote and all this old stuff like I do in my big boat. But anyway, I'm liking it so far. All right, I'm in some super skinny water. I had to put the drive up. As you can see, I'll set the paddle down here in a second. Oh, can't run over that sandbar. I'm just trying to navigate this skinny water. I've been back here in my skiff before. See, that's how deep it is. But look like this kayak float about the same as my skiff. So this is different. But it's easy to launch. So I'm just basically paddling out of here. Just giving you an idea. Everybody, I'm giving you all the details everybody ain't giving you. You know what I'm saying? It's a kayak. You want to go where everybody else can't go. So if you look down, the motor can't go. So that's what, 12 inches? No, but yeah, about 12 inches. I don't know, we'll measure it. The cannon is right there. That's how deep this water is. The drive can't go down right here. See, I'm beached right there. It's getting real skinny. So as you can see, I need more of a push pole now. But I get off that sandbar. It's a little deeper. The water is extra low down here today, it looks like, at Lynnhaven. I just got to get out there to that tunnel out there, and I'll be in the clear. So we're almost there. But there you go. You see how skinny this thing get, and you see where the drive work. I think that's the biggest question. Now I'm getting a little deeper. Obviously the drive will work when we get this low. But I'm not familiar with this water because I ain't been back in I ain't been here in a few years back in these parts. But see that right there? I don't know what's going on. That's some fish. Make some waves. A sandbar. Yep. There you go. There you go, y'all. Uh-huh. Ran up on them. Little puppy drum, and this is a big old trout. A little puppy drum. He might be in limits. Just might be. I ain't out here trying to keep no fish. But there you go, y'all. Calm down, little dude. First red drum in the trout, in the kayak, folks. Struck blood. I'm letting him go. Let him grow. Go tell your friends. All right, I'm gonna show y'all how this good man's anchor wizard work. I got it on a trolley system, like so. So I can go up and down, left and right, front, wherever I want to go. Mainly I keep it right here. But it's out there, and I'm gonna just, my winder, I got it installed right here. So I'm just gonna, got a good hold this time. And let go, pull it on up. And that's it. You can let it hang there, or I can pull it all the way inside. She's stuck. Boom. In the game, coach. Time to go. That's simple. I'm just going up a little farther up here. So I want to hit this good point. These kids gonna tear this boat up. They're running around in this old shallow stuff. There's a big sand flat right up there. But anyway, let them do what they want. Then all I gotta do is hit the button. Here, as soon as it stops, hit the winder button, and she'll catch. That's simple. Stop on the dime, and then you can do what you need to do. This is my anchor trolley system. I'm in some real heavy current. It's at the front of the boat. I can bring all the way to the back, as you can see. This is Lynnhaven Inlet. The tide is coming up. I mean, it's rising, and this current is whooping through here. As you can see, those swirls right out there, and as they go around that corner up there. But we're holding steady into the current. Everybody done a million videos on this, but I did this a little different than most people installed it. But it's working out well. It's keeping me in the current. I'm trying to get on these gator trout up in this cut right here. See if they're gonna come on and bust me in the head, or a puppy drum or somebody like that. But in the meantime, I'm anchored. I don't have to worry about anything for now. And worst case scenario, I sit my butt down and I get my paddle. Alrighty then. I'll just let you know how the anchor trolley works. See, I'm spinning a little sideways, but that's all right. She'll get back on duty here in a minute. I should put the let me put the what you call it, put this down. No, straighten it out, and maybe she'll stay steady in the current, won't drift so much. But anyway, that's how it works. All right, there you go, y'all. Let's see what it is. You in that current. Let's see what we got. Oh, he a little trout, gotta be, because he ain't got no fight in him already. Come here. Get in here, girl. I'm a little drag trying to, oh man, how I get that on there? Is that a little puppy? Another one? Come here. Oh, it's a nice trout. Decent trout. Caught one this size yesterday. I'm gonna need you to do right. So there we go. Nice trout trap. Tell me that came in here. Alright, we're still talking about this anchor wizard and this trolling system I put on this boat. If you see that boat, we're going the same direction, the same tide, the whole 9 yards. Their anchor is on the ground and their boat is facing toward me. My my kayak is facing toward them. Or it's kind of out that way is because I don't have my trolley all the way on the back. As you can see, it's right here. But because I'm good right here. Because it's easy to face the current the other way. So all I got to do to pull this whole thing in is I just line it up like that with the ring, and then I just wind it on up. Now this current is pretty crunk out here, so I just drop the ring in there. If I didn't have this this quick disconnect in case I get hung on something, it will slide right off in the thing. But I got that on there, so in case I get stuck, I can retrieve my anchor. And that's it. Well, we got bad news today. Look at that. My line got caught up in the dang prop, and I pulled it off. And then when I put the nut on there, I guess I didn't put it on there tight enough. So guess what? I'm a long way from home, and I got the paddle. So I said, I'm going to buy me an extra nut. But I didn't. And look at you, dummy. Now you got to do some paddling. So we about to hop to it. We got to go all the way over there, where that white building is at. Straight ahead of me. So here goes nothing. I gotta see which way I want to go. So I'm just trying to see how she paddle without the rudder system and the prop down. Might be about to put this thing on down. Yep, make my life easier and use my drive paddles. So I got quite a while, so this is gonna be a nice little voyage. This boat ain't something you want to be paddling on. I can see that right now. Tell right now you don't want to be paddling this. And I gotta go about a mile, so ain't no big deal. I done paddled John boats further than that. All right, getting a little momentum. I keep hitting this thing over here, but I ain't supposed to be paddling. You understand me? But I am. Now let's pull this up. See if we can get some better action, some better traction. See if that's creating any kind of drag. This current is rolling. I don't think y'all understand how diesel this current is, but it's getting it. This thing does not track very well paddling, so get your extra prop nut. So you can avoid the drama. I don't know how fast I'm going. Could pull out my thing and see now, couldn't I? Let's try. Let's see. Somebody smoking that fire green. Somebody lighting it up. So let's see how fast I'm going. soon as I get out this little pocket, this current shouldn't be as bad. I don't want to drop my phone. 1.2. See, 1.2. 1.6. Yeah, this thing tracks terribly, so you don't want to be paddling. 1.7. Now I'm trying to get this a speed so I can go about 1.7 and all this current, and I ain't went that far, so enough of that. But it's some powerful current. But anyway, I'll be home in a minute. All right, we're in a strong current. This plastic rudder absolutely positively freaking sucks. This current is pushing it all over the place. Look at me. If you turn it too far to the left, the current will actually jam it. So, hey, you know, I tell y'all the real deal on this stuff, and this is what's going on with it. Like, I just had to go across that suction point back there, so obviously it's going to be crunk. But that was rough. Just wanted to let y'all know about that. All right, I'm going upstream with this thing about 2.5 miles per hour, straight into a hard current. This current will float me about 1 to 2 miles an hour if I let go of everything. I'm about to go in this shallow water and I caught by 30-40 spot. Now I'm finna go see if I can blow up on one of these red drums, puppy drums, or speckled trout. There's about 30-40 boats out here chasing these spots, so they're in here thick as thieves if you're trying to learn how to do some fun fishing. But anyway, I just wanted to do this to let you know about the trolling motor speed into a dead current. 2.5 miles an hour. Looked like from yesterday going with the current, I gained about a mile. I was going about 4.5 miles an hour, and I'm against the current. I'm going 2.5 miles an hour. If I'm in a lake or something, I'm average only about 3.5, 3.6 miles an hour with no current. So that's the speed of this thing. That's with an Interstate 27 battery. It's not with a lithium battery. If somebody tell me they're getting 6 miles an hour and can prove it with a lithium battery, I'll get that. But I know thrust has nothing to do with speed. It's about thrust. So 45-pound thrust is just that, exactly, simple thrust. So but that's how fast these things go. As you can see, well, you can't see, I'm getting out the current out of that big. So now I'm getting about 2.7 to speeding up because I'm not in that current anymore. But this ain't something you want to be paddling like he's catching spot over there, because they here thick as thieves. But anyway, I'm going in this little hole over in this shallow water to see if I can't blow up on some trout. I'll show you how I pull this thing on up. See, my anchor's going out that way. And 19 foot of water, holding steady, Bruce style anchor, working pretty good. Googly. Stuck, ain't she? We had a lot of line out there, good Lord. Still ain't got all the ink up. Well, she coming now. She up now. I don't know if you can see it. Yep, see her right there? She up. All right, let's see what's going on here in this channel. Papa Willie. So, remember last time I was down here, I lost power. Lost dead in the water drill. I mean, that's where I was just at. You see all those spots sitting down there. They're in there thick as thieves. Got a kayak on my little back. I figured it'd be a little easier with this tide because this current is strong as hell. Just get out and walk a little bit. But walking across the inlet, that's the giddy up, y'all. She floating. I'm in about, see how this is real shallow, 1.6 foot of water. A good rule of thumb is if that paddle, if the rudder start dragging, that's how you know the water's too shallow for the trolling motor. That's how it works. That's why I did this video right here, so to let you know. Once the rudder start dragging, the water ain't deep enough. Well, you do what you need to do. So now it should be good. It's 1.6 feet. See the rudder straight down, and then she good to go. So let me jump back on in here. As you see, I'm finna just slide on in this thing. Hop two. Now when I'm running, I got the thing up, so in case I hit something, it don't shear the pin. Now I'm assuming I'm good enough. 1.4 feet, 1.5. It seems like about 1.2 is about all you're gonna get. So I'm about to hit this sandbar. Oh. Ain't no more. I guess I gotta pull some more, huh? Oh well. I just don't want to hit no drop off out here. I'll just pull it along with me. Get a little exercise. Nothing wrong with that. This water ain't very deep. Whoa, we got deeper right here. Let's see how far we can go now.